Hello, and welcome back to another playtest of Wilderings, The Lost Spring. So in this test, I am going to attempt to clear all 14 sections or areas down here. Actually, before I do that, I'm really curious to know what happens if I jump off. What happens? Oh. Where do I go? Oh, it's still here. Yeah, I wonder what about the other one. Okay, let's try. I'm curious to know, so I'm just gonna try that.
I'd like you to take me somewhere else.
Oh, it will take me to each of these areas. Okay, never mind. So, I'm just gonna continue. Okay, I'm gonna get memory fragments. I'm not gonna focus on upgrades, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. Damage of critical hits. Slogan damage. No, I want critical hits. Okay, okay. Wait, I'm gonna use him. I'm just gonna fill them up. I think I have 4 available. Hey. What does luck give me again? I don't really need any more wild echoes with the demo, so I'm gonna do luck. Okay. Do that. Oh, almost got hurt. Okay, more critical damage, of course. Do extra ammo. think this area isn't available. Yeah. Oh. Didn't see that. Wasn't careful. Here we go. More health. But that doesn't work. Huh, how do I get up there? I want to go over there. And I can't figure it out. Okay, let's see. More critical chance. It's always good. I don't need that. Seats are good. Okay, let's do that. What I need is health. Oh, I cleaned it all up. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I need health. Okay, that I can use. I've done a lot of sections. How many have I done? must have been that. Okay. I'm very tempted right now to just leave. Oh. Okay. That's not gonna be easy. Whoa. Oh. I need more help. There we go. Oh. Oh, I'm so tempted. Plus 30. Okay, take a risk. I really wanted the health, because I need it. But I'm trying to beat this. There you go. Let's do a Wora. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. But that didn't help. Okay. 4 of 14 wetlands. Oh, I see. So, I may not be able to actually restore everything in time. Okay. All right. Got a full party. Okay, let's see. I've done these areas because I know. I can do these. That area right there. Okay. That sounds fun. I haven't been able to parry much because all the other attacks are faster and I guess better in that sense. Insert timestamp. Systems. Actually no. Insert timestamp. Controls. So I don't parry, not because I don't see the little icon showing up that allows me to parry, but it's just that everything else I have is good enough that doesn't require me to parry, if that makes sense. Oh, I can go down there. Let's go over here first. There. Insert timestamp. Slight annoyance. I'm noticing on my controller that when I'm in a uncleansed area, the controller just vibrates over and over again. A little too much. Insert timestamp. Technical issues? I'm not sure. Isn't this supposed to be an openable chest? I've never been here before. I've never opened it yet. Anyway, that's okay. Insert timestamp. Controls. So I've noticed that blow darts, the but Where'd he go? Oh. This. Oh. Oh, ouch. I'm gonna die if I... Oh no. I press the what's it? RT? Or LB? I guess timing was poor. Oh, it takes a moment. Okay. So I'm 40 minutes in, and now I have to restart all. Yeah. Hmm. I don't think I've unlocked any of those. Stamina recovery. Jump attack. Hmm. It's all stamina stuff. Health. Movement speed. I'll take this one. Oh, can't do anything more there. Okay. As much as I can go. Insert timestamp UI/UX. I'm red, green, blind. And there's some green. Like I can tell this is red. But it's not super clear when it's doing the glowing thing. Like when it's dim. I can tell that's green. But when I'm looking far away, like from a distance, like down here, when it's dimmer, then they kind of both look the same. The red and the green kind of look the same. Or maybe that's all green. Oh, that's all green, that's why. I was a little confused when I was looking through it. Through this. Just a little bit. Okay. So let's do some plant stuff. Honey root. Nope. Nope. There you go. Okay, let's take a look. A map. So I think I clear pretty much. There are areas I cannot clear, so here's the problem. Even if I clear those clearable areas, there are locked areas where I cannot go. And it just says end of the demo. So I've got 15 minutes left. I'm not sure if I can clear it in that time. Let's see what he has to say.
Abby, don't go back into the monocultures. There's something in there. An ancient creature. Not even the Vlok can go near it. A timely retreat is still better than a pointless death.
Thanks for your advice, Riff.
It was a monoculture. Grasslands? Wetlands? Is this monocultures? Or is this monocultures? Oh, this must be monocultures. The areas I cannot explore. Okay. So I can do grasslands and wetlands. Okay. Well, let's see if I can, how much I can do. In 15 minutes. I don't think it'll be a ton. But I'm glad I got to keep all my stuff. Oh, that's nice. Insert timestamp relief. Minus 10 seconds. I think that's healing. Oh yeah, I forgot about a comment I was trying to make. I was in the middle of battle and I forgot about it. So I was making a comment about the blow dart gun. I found that 10 is basically happy spot. Past that, there's no point. I'm gonna try okay. Doing that, I think it's kind of pointless. At least for now. because if you have two of them coming at you, you're not going to really be able to do a whole lot blocking. Okay. Oops, I should have done the shield if that was, I can't, whatever, it doesn't matter. Hey, Logan damage. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Here, this area. See that? Okay, that should heal. Yep. Nice. It's nice to see that it works. Okay. This one. Okay. Let's see. Kusan. Take a look how I've done. Hold on a sec. Okay, insert timestamp UI/UX. This is not a very nice map. In fact, I'm actually a little confused. Which areas have I cleansed? I don't have a way of tracking that now. Yeah. Insert timestamp. Technical issues. That the ammo was hidden under the grass, so I didn't even notice it unless I walked over it. Oh, I'm full. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm in a different area now. I need to go back. Hold on a sec. What happened? Oh. Wrong area. Okay, so I have to go up. Okay. This area. I've already been here. Cleared that up once. I haven't gone here. Maybe I... Oh, I know where that is. I've done that before. Okay. Well, I've been all around. Pretty much. But there's about a minute left, so... my playtest. So, I'm gonna give final thoughts. Narrative. I don't think it's a bad game. It's an interesting idea. About like cleaning up the environment, that sort of thing. No, that's just pretty cool. But it doesn't sort of like excite me in that sense. So, like, I don't know. It just like, she's rescuing her brothers and sisters, her adopted brothers and sisters, and clearly, you know, you clear all these maps to get stronger because you gotta. And then finally you face off with one of the siblings. And that's kind of it. I kind of guessed the story. And that doesn't sound very exciting. And the reason they turned into these monsters is because, you know, they were attacked on a ship earlier by the Vulcan, and that's why. Ada stuff I think will occur probably down the road, and you'll probably face off against maybe an avatar of Ada or something, or Ada herself, and you probably wonder why everything's, you know, everything's polluted and that sort of thing. You'll probably explain some of that backstory. Yeah. So that's, to me, that's narrative. It's kind of predictable. Even though I don't know anything about the story, it feels predictable, right? And to me, it doesn't get me excited. Next thing, unclear objectives, lost, unclear objectives, navigation. I know the objective. It's very clear. This is a good thing, in my opinion. I'm not confused about what I need to do in the game. The problem is I'm not excited about the objective. I'm so sick and tired of games where you have to farm or grind to level up to get armor or weapons or skills or whatever. I'm sick and tired of those games. I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours doing the same maps or doing the same thing over and over again. It gets tiring. I need something different to really move things along. And to me, a skill tree just isn't enough to get me excited about that. It's still grinding. I've done 5 playtests of this. How let me get my phone out here for a second. Okay, so 5 playtests. I've done about 7.5 hours of this already. Grinding and grinding and grinding. Was it grasslands and wetlands. I've pretty much explored all the areas, not all of it, but it's the same thing over and over again. And if if we go and take a look at my skill tree in the closed beta, I think I did as much as the demo in terms of filling it up.
I'd like you to take me somewhere else.
And in the demo, it took even longer. Like, understand, going into the demo, I know what I'm doing, right? And in the closed beta, I didn't know what I was doing. I was exploring it. But it took me, 3 tests to get this far. Yeah, to get that far. Trees and plants and stuff, that's new to me. I've never done that before. I didn't do that in the beta, closed beta. But even then, I wasn't able to clear both maps without dying at least once. And once you die, you have to restart everything again. So if anything, I think you made it harder in the demo. So, that's just my personal feelings. I know you've got a speed run contest thing going on at the Gamescom. That's not me. I'm sorry. That's not me. Yeah. UI and UX. I think it needs a bit of polish for some things, but overall, it looks fine to me. You know, I don't have any difficulty navigating stuff. I have difficulty distinguishing colors or highlights and stuff. That's my difficulty. Like navigating, eventually you kind of figure it out when you move around a bit. In terms of death resets, so deaths are hard. Is there a little healing in the game? And I know you've added stuff to it, you've improved it because of feedback, but at the same time, I think a emotional reaction might describe this better. When I die, I'm not frustrated, I'm not annoyed, I'm not angry. I'm just feeling fatigued. I think that's a really good reaction, emotional reaction to pick to describe how I feel when my character dies and I have to redo it all again. Just fatigued. Combat difficulty spikes, those are actually fine. Like if at this level with my character is pretty good right now. You know, I've got 160 health. It's not the greatest, but you know, look at the skill tree. I've maxed out my crits. I've got light damage attack. I've maxed that out. Heavy attack damage, I'm almost maxed it out. I've got my blowgun pretty much covered for the things I want it to be. Like reload doesn't really matter that much, right? So it's not a bad character. I've leveled pretty well. I've got, you know, bounty root or whatever the one is that creates the healing plants. That helps. So in terms of difficulty, I don't think it's that difficult. I think it's just right. Maybe on the easy side too, maybe just a little bit. That's just me. I'm comfortable with it. That's my feelings towards it. Technical issues, you've got a few, but they're minor. They're not that big. Controls, I imagine, although I imagine you're going to add more to the settings. I mean, it's just a demo, but I think overall, once you get into the rhythm of it, it becomes pretty easy. I've made some comments, but overall, they're not like the biggest things in the deals in the world, right? Artwork, audio, 10 out of 10. Beautiful artwork. The little critters, the Hantu, they're really cute. They're super cute. Yeah, I don't mind. I just want to use what's the first guy that I like to pick? It's not Wilderings, the other guy. Forget his name. The charging cow thing. Whatever it is. Maybe that's that's not Wilderings. I like that guy. And the rest, I don't care what shows up randomly. I don't care enough personally to really care about, oh, this Hantu does this, I better pick this for this scenario. I don't care. I pick the one I like, and then after that, whatever comes along, I'm happy to take it. And I feel this way because you don't always get the cards, right? There's so many cards to pick from, so you don't always get the cards. And when you don't get the cards, like, okay, whatever comes along, great, I'll just take it. Just fill in the 4 slots and that's good enough, right? Now, if you make it hard, where I do have to care, then, you know, I would probably get frustrated at that point, because then if I need a specific one or 2 specific one paired together, I'm going around and around in circles trying to get those 2 or 3 or 4 just to create the build, right? Because now you're doing build crafting. But this isn't quite geared to build crafting, because if it's so randomized, it would just drive me nuts. Like, not super nuts, but I would be frustrated. Progression systems, I already talked about that a bit. I'm tired of the grind. I'm tired of farming. It's not interesting to me anymore. Expectation versus reality mismatch. Okay, there's really nothing there. Other than at the very beginning, when I played the open beta, I had the expectation that, oh, you know, great, this would be really cool. Just clear these maps, get some story, and that is completely not the case. I have to clear the maps over and over and over and over again, and they always reset, and it's not fun. So that's a big one for me. Yeah, that's really it for me. Let me see. Is there anything else I need to talk about? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Little things like I mentioned in this particular session about the blowgun. 10 is the sweet spot. Maybe 12, but you rarely fill up even 10. So 10 is the sweet spot. And after that, you know, blowgun stuff, it doesn't become a weapon, right? It's more like a accessory weapon. Sometimes I'm lazy, I just fire from a distance, but it's more like an accessory. So yeah. The other thing is, this is a thought I had. It's politically incorrect, but I don't care enough for it to affect my gameplay. Some people might, so I'll mention it because it is a playtest, and you can sort of have maybe this will give you an idea to think about it or brainstorm about it, right? Okay, but again, I don't care enough, and that is character gender selection. I bring this up because it did pop into my head at one point, like at the very beginning during the open beta, and that is you've already got your female character protagonist, and then you're doing environmental cleanup stuff with sort of a hint that no matter how much you clean up, it's never going to be good enough. You have to keep doing it, right? And you've got, plants growing, on the ship. You've got the I don't want violence thing. Okay, I'll do it. I'll be violent. And then I don't want to desecrate these bone remains and make darts out of them. So you already got a lot of that going on. You're at risk of getting flamed, but then I don't have enough people watching for that to matter. But you're kind of woke in that sense. You're getting into there, and while the game is fun enough for me, interesting enough, to some people it might be a bit of a turn off because it's too much wokeness. It's just putting that out there. You really push it to one end of the scale. I don't know what could or couldn't happen, so that's up to you. But it's something for you to brainstorm about. I mentioned it because that's kind of what a playtest is about. And I hope these comments are all very useful or helpful. At the very minimum, I hope they give you some things to discuss and talk about. Thank you for the playtest opportunity, and I wish you the best in development of your game.